welcome back to another video. Me, William Ramsey HD. Welcome back to another F1 24 career mode at round 4 at Japan. As you can see at the moment, we're just changing some components going into the next round, and Japan has never really been a stomping ground for us to do well. Loads of flashbacks of Suzuka in not a YouTube series that done before with said friends, but yeah, that is we've had some painful memories at Suzuka. So we're going into the quick practice programs now, just to see if we can get some R&D points towards upgrading the car, just to see where we can get the car to in the next couple of races, because obviously we won the first race of the season. Lucky as it may have been, we did have a great start to the season. Now we're round 4 and we've kind of plateaued, and we've seemed to go back instead of going forward. So we're gonna have to make some inroads to basically stay at the top of the championship.
A warm welcome everybody from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
The last 3 rounds have really, from us, not really been acceptable from a McLaren standpoint, where Lando Norris is absolutely outperforming, and that's what he really should be doing, because this is our first season in F1, so he should be outperforming us. So now obviously you can see we're out on track in qualifying, just warming up the tyres, getting the car ready for the session ahead. I'm not gonna lie, this session the car felt absolutely dross. I've never played an F1 game and the car has felt this bad. It felt oversteering, understeering, like legit no speed on the straights, and the setup we put on was basically an optimal race setup, which we usually do better in the race, but usually in qualifying we're usually a bit more competitive. We're usually competitive, so at the moment we post the green sector 1, not too bad at all, but obviously George Russell goes fastest with a 1:30.7,
and we've been pushed down to P20.
It looks like we're kind of going nowhere at the moment. The car just does not feel good at all. Getting on the curbs there, as Fernando Alonso posts a 1:29.9. The Aston Martin's looking pretty slick today, I must say. Coming to the T130R here, keeping it down, not as quick as you'd want to be, pretty much flat, but I believe you could go quicker into the last couple of corners here. See, that was decent. It wasn't too bad. Could have done better. Come across the line, P8. Nothing amazing, as we're going to go for a lap 2 here in Q1. We're now 16th place, and that is a bitter pill to swallow, really, because we're currently 2 tenths up on our last time, which is pretty damn decent. So we're just going to basically try and keep it in a straight line, really, and that's all we really can do. At the moment, this lap is a lot better than our previous. We're only about 3 tenths up. We're actually getting better per se, but we need to really do something now, because we're 2 tenths up and we're actually losing time for the second sector here. The time is going from 3 tenths to 2 tenths, and this is not going to get us out of Q1 whatsoever. Also, the fuel in the car is low. Obviously we underfueled the car to make us go a bit quicker, but we stretched it to about 4 tenths. I don't see us getting any better than that. Going through sector 2 here, another green sector, it's a personal best, but at the moment the car feels... Look, go wide into there. We actually got the turn in there, which is pretty good. But we're down to milliseconds now. And we absolutely screwed up that second to last corner. And we are in 17th. That is always good to see. As we go for a second lap. Go past the Haas, driving slowly. Come up through the gorge here. Going up to the up the hill section. We lose it. Hit the barrier, and that's all she wrote.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Hülkenberg, Williams, Joe, Magnussen, Bottas, and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. I don't want to, but we should look at their recent performances, and I think poor is a universal word to describe them. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
So for the strategy today, guys, we're going to try something different. Because we're so far down the field, we're going to go from soft to maybe a medium or hard. And just basically, we're going for broke here. We're hitting hope, and we're just fiddling about with some of the setups here. And basically, we're just trying to see what would work. But obviously, we set it to hard to medium. But I believe something goes wrong with the setup as we done the fuel load as well. I believe it went wrong, and that was the game's fault. As you can see, we're going to go for
the formation lap gets underway, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle. And once the lights go
as you can see, Norris is in second, keeping Verstappen honest. As it says here, you can see 16th.
As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race,
I am on the hard tyre. But you just wait until the screen switches, because I was honestly befuddled what had happened here. And honestly, it's crazy. Well, to be fair, I think it would have ruined the race anyway. But just wait, just see what happened, because when this happened, I was not really that fuming. Yeah, it's put on soft as we go to 5 red lights, round 4, lights out, and away we go. We get an alright start, not too amazing, as we're going to make a move down the outside on Nico Hülkenberg, down the outside of Albon, down the outside a couple other cars, and side by side with one of the Mercedes, get the move done down the inside of one of the Aston Martins here. A very, very good start for us. We are P8, but that glitch in the game definitely screwed our race. And now it's just a case of what can we do in this race now that we're hindered with a different type of strategy. But we're going to make it work. We always make it work on this channel. As we go down the inside of Sergio Perez here, he gets much better of us. He gets a lot of purchase off the tyre on the corner. I believe these are scrub softs we're on. I'm not sure if they're new. We're going to go down the inside of Perez here, get the move done. Very, very nice indeed. Back up into 7th place. And we just got to see if we can catch up with the rest of them. Because at the moment, the car feels dross. It feels like there's nothing in it at all. As you can see, Perez is almost alongside us going through T130R here. The soft tyres was not the correct option. Also, I didn't get the fuel load either. Oh, this is just a brain fart of a race, to be totally honest. Because going on to lap 2, we've created a gap to Perez behind at least, and we're just going to see if we can move up ahead now. For the life of me, I can't understand why the game has done this to us, but we've got to put our head down and just work what we're working with. I mean, we're in the points at the moment, which is a good thing. We're not fallen behind. We've made positions on the start. We're making a few inroads to Hamilton ahead. He's about 6 tenths in front of us here. There's I'd say from 3rd to 6th, they're kind of gaggling up together. So that could mean for us that we could gain some positions, obviously, if they can basically stay all together, and we can stay out long enough to stay with them, and we might jump some people in the pits. But what we're gonna have to do is extend the strategy and basically stay with them until they go in. So we'll be going together. So I don't know if it'd be a net loss or a net gain of positions going to the pits, because at the moment we are not quick at all. Obviously coming to the end of lap 2 here, going through the chicane, we're a bit closer to Hamilton, which is nice to see, but they're just getting away from us. Like, we're gonna put the DRS on now. It's just nothing. Like, we cannot seem to get any gap towards the cars in front. I genuinely think my team car from last year could have had a better shot at passing some cars here. Honestly, this car feels like an absolute Fiat 500 to drive. It feels absolutely terrible. I feel like I'm spinning the wheels and going nowhere. Now we're 8 tenths away from Lewis Hamilton, whereas Perez is literally 5 tenths behind us. We're keeping him honest, but we are not doing well at all. I wish I could do better. I really do, guys. I do apologise. I'm trying so hard to catch up to the top 6. They're there. I can smell them and I can feel them. But at the moment, it's like, look, he's just pulling away from me. We're plus -2 on fuel at the moment. So it's downhill from here, really. We've got to basically waste fuel. We're a bit closer in this chicane to Lewis Hamilton. Can we get the move done on him on lap 3? Yet again, he pulls away from us on the straight, and Perez is going to make a move. We got caught napping. He goes down into 7th place, and we make a move up the inside, back up to 7th. Very, very nice. Chop and change. The old switcheroo under. Went straight underneath his nose without us looking. Very, very nice move indeed. Now we have to make inroads to Hamilton. He's a second away now. honestly, I don't know what we're going to do. It looks like this is going to be the battle for the race, really. As soon as we go in the pits, we're going to be down, like, in last position. And we're going to be flying around in last, which I'm very, very scared of. And obviously, as the tyres go off, we don't want to make any mistakes that could lead to a DNF. Because the more DNFs we have and low point scores, that will not do well for the Constructors' Championship. I'm not thinking about the Drivers' Championship yet, but it will not do us well for the Constructors. But we've got a 9/10 gap to Russell now. He's passed Perez, so we're in a bit of no man's land here, trying to catch up to the cars in front. We're a second from and a second behind at the moment. So we're just starting lap 5 here. We're 1.5 seconds away from Hamilton and 0.4 to Russell. They're getting away now, and there is not much I can do to catch up. I am just a sitting duck. Like, I can't believe the game has absolutely done me out of maybe having a good race here, but I'd actually done an online race before I did this at Japan, and I was absolutely gross as well. So it might be a driver thing, even though the game did goof on us. So yeah, obviously we're desperately trying to keep a hold of the guys in front. We're 2.2 seconds behind now, and we're minus +12 lap, +12 on fuel. We've literally got like a gaggle of like 5 cars behind us. Honestly, what has gone on? Like, something has gone on. As we go on to lap 6, Russell passes for 7th, Perez passes us for 8th. We're going to go down the outside of Perez. Very, very nice move indeed. Can we try and make a move on George Russell here? Just coming up to the middle part of the lap here. And just trying to keep on the end of him. Lewis Hamilton is 3.5 seconds in front of Russell, and Russell is gapping us. So there's something really, really wrong with our car today. I don't know what. I wouldn't like to know what. So I'm going to go in that garage and kick the absolute crap out of it, whatever is wrong with the car, because we're absolutely underperforming today, and Perez is looking really feisty, and we've literally got from 9th down to last. There, it's literally the Ramsey train. I actually can't believe it. I really wanted to perform well today. I really wanted to get some good points for the team. As we're really laboured off the corner, we're trying to defend our line to Perez here. He goes down the inside, gets... Oh, I knew it.
Okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh no, I don't believe it. So this is a replay, guys. We defend the line, he goes to the inside, catches our front tyre, we take an Aston Martin out as well, and an Alpine, and it's game over. I don't believe it. I don't Adam and Eve it. Oh Lord have mercy on my soul as Verstappen wins the race. Oh God.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt.
I tried so hard, guys. I tried so hard. I just tried, and I don't know. I don't know what to say to that one. I guess on to the next one, I suppose. Well, driver's rating's absolutely terrible. Norris is beating us. Oh Lord, we created massive damage. I don't believe it. Oh no. Oh mate, Zach Brown is going to absolutely love us. Oh God. I can just hear his voice now. How could you do this to our teams? And to make matters worse, one of our components fell. Guys, if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below. I promise I'll be better next time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.